Hello, hello. I have never been live before on YouTube, but we're here and we're doing it. We're doing it. So, figured I'd try it out, see how it went. I am getting ready to film today. So, basically, long story short of the whole matter is I have to film tomorrow's YouTube video. Thank God it's not going up today. So if you subscribe to me, hello, welcome. If you subscribe to me, you know that I am in the middle of a mini series all about my experience at London Fashion Week as a disabled woman. I modeled at Fashion Week and also attended several shows, and I'm talking about my experience from the disabled perspective and just really diving in deep. And so that is what I'm filming today, which is really exciting. It's episode 3 of 4. So I've been doing this for 2 weeks already. This is week 3. I got 1 more to go. And then have a lot of other content coming after that, but this was just kind of my dive back into YouTube and kind of a good way and a good place to start. I feel like the last time that I was posting on YouTube regularly was a while ago, and during that time I really feel like I didn't really know what I was doing. I was really new into content creation. I'd not been doing it very long at all, and so now I've been doing it for a bit. I have a little bit more experience. I've been doing short form content for quite some time, and I'm finally testing out long form content again. They're completely 2 different ball games. They're not the same at all. They're 2 completely different experiences. One takes way more time, energy, and all of that jazz, but I find YouTube a lot of fun. So I'm really grateful to have the opportunity to be back and doing it again. It's a lot more work than short form content, I can tell y'all that, which is why I feel like I had to get away for a bit. Also, when I was doing it before in the past, it was literally during the middle of the the lockdown situation here in the UK, where we couldn't leave our homes really even at all, really, to even go like do anything. And so I was at this point with content creation, even short form content back then. My content was really struggling. I was pretty much just doing trends. Like, trends were exclusively what my content was about at that point, because, well, that's not 100% true, but like mostly it was trends. And that's because I had no creative inspiration. I wanted to be a creator. I was working in a creative space. I was doing social media marketing professionally, and I wanted to kind of get into the content creation. And so that was all well and good, but I had no idea what I was doing. Like, truly, absolutely no clue. So that was cute. And I was trying to make this long form content, and the biggest struggle that I had in the past was that I was making, I was trying to film things, I was trying to come up with ideas. I was trying to film things and trying to edit all in the same week. And that just wasn't working for your girl's mental health. It was not a possibility. I was not leaving the house. There was no creative inspiration. And I knew all along that what I was trying to do as a creator was share about what it's like to be a disabled woman. Like, that was the whole basis of my creative career to this point. So I wanted to make sure that the content I was making was about that, but I couldn't figure out, I don't know what this hair is doing. I couldn't figure out a way to do that in a manner that felt authentic here on YouTube at the time. I was pretty much just sitting in front of my wall and telling stories, because that is the type of content I used to like as a kid, like growing up and a teenager. But the thing is, that content's great, but I just don't think when you're doing nothing that that's sustainable. I mean, trust me, I have 1,001 stories that I could tell, and I could sit here in front of my wall and I could tell them. But at the end of the day, it wasn't interesting enough. It wasn't what I wanted to be making, because I wanted to show. I wanted to physically be showing while telling these stories. Like, and that is what I feel like I'm doing with the series that I have going on right now on YouTube. And I'm not saying that every video is going to be this high produced. I'm not saying that I'm super much a producer anyway, but like, I'm not saying that every video is going to be treated like a docu-series, kind of like this is, where it goes back and forth in between like real clips from my experience to commentary on it. I don't know if every video that I ever make moving forward is going to do that. It would be really cool if I can. But I think a nice healthy mix of the two, because in the past when I was trying to do this and when I burnt out because I couldn't keep up with the creative side of it ultimately when limited by lockdown, I just think that it's important. Oh, shoot. I will be back. My concealer is in the other room. Ah. Hi, I'm back. Did you miss me? Did you? Yeah, probably not, but that's okay. What was I saying? YouTube content. Long story short of it, I'm back. I'm still new. I'm trying to learn the ropes. I'm hoping that things only continue to get better. I have 2 open slots in my YouTube content calendar for the rest of the year, but everything else is at least semi thought out, which I'm really excited about, because that takes a lot of pressure off of me to come up with ideas last minute. But it also gives me some wiggle room by having a few open days in my content calendar to see if some exciting story happens or something fun or whatever. But we'll see. We will see. Okay. Cute. We love. We stan. I'm trying not to put a whole lot of makeup on today because most of my day is just going to be sat in front of a computer screen. I am currently taking an online course on Access Consulting in the UK. As an American who lives in the UK, I don't feel like I know a whole lot about the legalities of Access here. I know much more, not even perfect, but I know a lot more about the Access stuffs over in the US and the ADA and all of that jazz. But I've said that 3 times in this, and I've only been on for like 10 minutes. So yeah. Anyway. Oh my God. That's exciting. I just got a podcast notification. There's a new episode out today of one that I like, so that's fun. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. But I'm taking this course, and I'm just going to be sat on my computer on Zoom for pretty much 90% of my day today. And the other 90%, you can only have 90%. The other 10%, I'm going to continue to be sat in front of my computer and editing whatever I film this morning, assuming that I can actually get everything done in time, because I still need to make my to-do list. I'm running behind. I was supposed to get up at 6 a.m. today, and I didn't end up moving out of bed until closer to 7:30 because your girl was up kind of sick all night. I woke up at 3 in the morning, so nauseous. I don't know what was going on. So that was fun. But it just means that I am now struggling a bit and trying my hardest to simply be today. That is the goal, to simply be. And ultimately, I don't want to wear a whole lot of makeup because I don't need to look nice today. I just need to look nice for this video. It's not like a whole day thing. I don't need to plaster on a bunch of powder or a bunch of face stuff. Just a very light, delicate layer of making myself look a little less sick and tired, and we'll be goodsies to go. I am putting a little bit of eyeshadow on just because, one, it's fall, and I feel like eyeshadow in the fall is like my jam. But also because I feel like it helps wake my eyes up when I am really tired, just because I woke up, like I said, at 3 something in the morning, really sick, really nauseous, and just couldn't get back to sleep for like 2 hours. I was probably up until like close to 5. During that time I was reading, I was watching TV, I was just kind of chilling about, so it wasn't like I was doing things and keeping myself like stressed or anything. I was trying to get back to sleep, but you know how it is when you're not feeling well, it's hard to sleep. You're just kind of laying there and you're like, I don't want to be awake, but I am, and it's not fun. Not fun at all. Oh, I love that. I love fall colors so much. I feel like with my brown eyes and my skin tone, like oranges and browns and golds just really look good on my eyes. So I use a lot of oranges in the fall. And honestly, even in the summer, like if I have a choice between like pink or bright orange, I'll probably go for the bright orange color. I have several. I'll show you this one really quick right now. Not that anybody's asking, but I love this like color in this Morphe palette. This one down here, it's like a burnt orange color. It's better in the fall in my opinion because it's just a little bit more on the dark side rather than that neon bright orange, but I love it for both. I use it in both. I have a brighter orange that I tend to lean a little bit more towards in the summer and spring, but I just feel like the orange tone looks really good on my skin because I feel, I don't know, but that said, certain bronzers don't look good because they're too orange. So when I use a bronzer, which I'm about to do now, it has to be a true brown. Otherwise, it just makes my skin look like a very weird shade. But I need to find my bronzer because it is missing. It is missing, and that is not exciting. I lose things on this desk all the time. I desperately need to clean it off, but that involves having time. I'm hoping that once I hit upload on my video tomorrow, I have time to kind of breathe, because I've not really had time to breathe in like a week and a half, and I would like that. That would be swell. But I currently don't have that, so we're doing our best. Oh, that looks good. Maybe I will just do a full face of makeup. Make myself feel good today. I didn't feel good, so I might as well make myself feel good by painting my face. I say this a lot on Instagram when I do these get ready with me live streams, which I'm much more used to. This is my first YouTube live stream, but when I go live on Instagram, I talk about the fact, 1, I'm not a professional, but 2, I've been doing makeup for fun since I was a kid. I've actually written a whole article about this experience because to me, like, it's a form of art. It's something that I used to do with my friends. Like my friends would come over when we were like, I don't know, like 8 and 9, and I would get my makeup kits out that I would get for Christmas. You know, those like cheapo little ones that you give children, and I would get them out and we would all go play and it would be super fun. And that was just like what we did for fun, my friends and I. And so I have like this experience of kind of using makeup as a fun artistic form, rather than something to like, I don't know, that's really focused on like based in trying to make myself look different. I know I just said I'm going to paint my face to make myself feel better, because it is a little bit of that. That's a lie if anybody says that it's not. I mean, that's, even if it's just making you joyful, that's still making you feel better, right? So anyway, here we are. Teeny bit of powder under the eye just to set that concealer. I went to a makeup event actually the other day, makeup and skincare. I made a little vlog about it on my shorts and over on Instagram and TikTok and such. And basically the whole experience was giving tips and tricks on different skincare and makeup techniques. And one of the makeup techniques that I learned that I've been doing it since I went to the event like a week and a half ago. And I think it makes a huge difference because I have dark circles under my eye, is that you use a dark concealer, one that's like darker than your skin tone. Obviously, this is darker than my skin tone. And you put it under your eye and it covers up the darkness. And then you put the light concealer over that. And that has changed everything. I just feel like it takes away the darkness a lot better, because they said that with just the light, it kind of makes it like a grayish purpley color under your eye. It doesn't fully cover it. I mean, obviously some concealers are stronger than others, but I have found that the ones that are super duper strong and really, really like present, I don't like them because they crack more, they feel heavier, they look more present. Whereas this one that I have now, it's a lighter concealer and it conceals, but with the grayness here, it would just kind of become like, oh, it wouldn't be as bright and illuminating as I wanted. And so with the dark mixed with this, the lighter, then it was good. And that was recommended by a makeup artist that works on red carpets. So I feel like I trust their judgment, because people on the red carpet always look so freaking good. Always. I want their tips and tricks, always. This supposedly is supposed to plump my lips. I don't think it actually does, but I like the glossiness of it. I feel like it's a good solid gloss. So I think it's expensive, an expensive product. I got it gifted, but so I don't know if I'd buy it because I don't think it plumps anything, but I like the gloss, and so I will take it for now. All right, mascara. Oh, I want to do a little bit of eyeliner just to fill in this little bit. I have like the puppy dog shape eye where it kind of comes down here, so I just want to square that off a bit to make my eyes look more lifted, just a teeny bit. Maybe if I can find my brush. There it is. My little pencil brush. I don't want to use proper eyeliner. I could, but I find eyeliner to be very expensive, as do most people, and so I prefer to just use a black eyeshadow and this little brush when I don't want to necessarily go all out with my makeup. If I'm going all out with the makeup, sure, of course, we're gonna commit, right? But if I'm just doing a little thing like this, where I'm just squaring off the thing and winging out a bit more for the effect, then I don't feel the need to whip out my expensive product. I can just do this. 3, 2, 1. See? Just kind of, you can see the difference. It pulls down over here and it lifts up over here. It's not a whole lot. It doesn't take a whole lot of time either. Just a little flick. And it transforms the alertness, I feel like, of your face. So, okay, here we go. Oh, gosh. I am so tired, y'all. It is only Wednesday. We got 2 more work days. I am hoping beyond hope. So I've not taken a day off. A full day off anyway. In a long time. I am hoping so bad to take a full day off one day soon. That is my goal. Where I don't have to do a single gosh darn tootin' thing. But I just haven't been able to get ahead in my calendar to be able to do that in a while. Because in order to take a full day off, it means I need to have a post fully ready to go the day before it's going up, and I just haven't been able to do that. Not saying that I am filming and creating and even editing things beforehand, but you know how it goes. It's a ride. Oh God, I think that fixed it. Let's try one more. Yeah, that looks better. One eye is always easier than the other. I actually find this eye easier with traditional eyeliner, but this one I think is harder with the eyeshadow route, whereas the other eye is harder with traditional eyeliner. I don't know why, it doesn't make any sense, but here is the final kind of lifted look. I think it, like I said, just kind of helps wake my eyes up a bit. And then the final touch here, that's gonna do the best because mascara really transforms your face. I forgot blush. I will look washed out. I feel like you can already tell on this live stream that I will look washed out if I don't put a little blush on. And you know what? I never used to wear blush until just like probably a year to 2 years ago. And it makes such a difference in my face, I feel like. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Little bit of color, make it look like I am alive. I have some blood in my cheeks. Oh, love to see it. Okay, now we can go in with the transformative mascara. The beauty, the love, the gorgeous mascara moment. I love mascara moment. It really does so much for the eyes. Amazing. Okay, other side. Then we highlight. I'll put a lip color on, maybe for the video, but I kind of like just the glossy look, honestly. I feel like it looks quite natural. And there we go. That is the full, well, not full look, because we got to do the highlight. Let me do the highlight, and then we'll have a full look moment. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Okay, just dab it on, dab it on, dab it on. Dab it on, dab it on, dab it on. Nose, lip, here, brow, brow. And she's done. She's glowing. Oh my God, I feel like I am glowing. I love this. This makeup look looks fabulous. I do think I'm going to add some lipstick to it because I think it'll look good. If I do so, let's do this one. Let's do this one. Raoul, wow, thank you. I'm quite pleased with how this came out. I feel like, again, it's quite natural, considering it's not actually natural. there we go. That's the full look. Lipstick is on. Everything is done. I just need to brush my hair out, which I'm going to do off camera because I need to blow dry my bangs. One of the worst parts about having bangs is you can't just leave them ever. You have to, you have to style them. So I am going to do that off camera just so it's not really loud on here. But thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope to come back on YouTube Live soon. Yeah, thank you. Bye.